We're going to begin looking at our essential skills such as adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing as algebra. So in order to do this, we need to recognize that algebra is actually done left to right. So when we are adding, we're actually going to look at it in an algebraic manner. 76 is 70 plus 6. And 23 is 20 plus 3. So that's called decomposition. I just broke my number down into its tens and the ones position. So adding the tens, 70 plus 20 is 90. 6 plus 3 is 9. So adding those together, my result is 99. Without using decomposition, but still thinking of 10 and 1, this is called partial sums. We're going to add each place value, and we like to do it from left to right. So 70 plus 20. Notice I didn't say 7 and 2. It's 70 plus 20, 90. 6 plus 3 is 9. The result is 99. Let's try another example. Again, doing decomposition, 80 plus 9, and 17 is 10 plus 7. Adding left to right, 90 plus 16, and adding 90 plus 16, that is 106. Shortcutting it just a little bit and just keeping it in its columns, we have our tens and our ones. Adding our tens column, 80 plus 10 is 90, 9 plus 7 is 16, and then I get 90 and 10 is 100, with the 6 is 106. So that kind of gets away from what you used to do when you used to carry and borrow. The old way, with starting on this side, and 9 plus 7 is 16, and you would do this sort of idea, where this one is really in the 10 spots. We don't really like to do that, because really if I had a long number to add, I would just pick up a calculator. This idea of breaking it down, decomposing, and then adding left to right is installing some algebraic thinking into the process. So let's try a 3-digit number. This number is 352. We're going to add to it 439. Adding my hundreds, again left to right. Adding my tens and adding my ones. And so if I look at this, I have 780 plus 11. Thinking of my 10, 791. Algebraically, adding the hundreds column first, 700. Notice I put the 700, not just the 7. Adding the tens column and adding the ones column, 791. Let's try one last problem. Decomposition is 600 plus 70 plus 8. 300 plus 40 plus 5, starting in the hundreds. And think if you're adding money, typically you start with your large bills, and we're going to add our tens, which is 110, and then our ones. I typically add from left to right as well. I get 1,010 plus the 13 is 1,023. Algebraically, keeping it in columns, starting with the hundreds, starting with the tens next, and then the ones. And you can see that that's 1,023 or 1,023. Oftentimes you can combine that mentally in your head. I just showed you where the steps actually came from. So that's showing algebra through the addition process.